Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is July 26, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today I got some windows open up. I want to expand a little on each topic, so let's get right to it. Okay, our first story is from eBay.com. And this story here was put out today, July 26, 2019. The title is eBay Targets Young Sellers with Sell Your First Item for Free promotion. So let's read a little into this here, folks. And it goes on to say here, eBay.com today announced the new incentive to demonstrate just how easy it is to sell on the marketplace for young sellers looking for a new side hustle. The marketplace is drawing on inspiration from TV series Grownish, aired on the 17th of July, which featured a millennial fashionist turning to eBay to make money. And then it goes on to say the move sees eBay attracting young sellers to become a marketplace merchants with a promotion to sell their first item for free on eBay.com. eBay say the promotion is only valid for the listings on the US site at www.ebay.com. So read a little more into this here because this is kind of new to me too. So I'd like to, follow up on it. It says, what's the promotion? eBay say that qualifying members who have never previously sold on eBay must the promotion. I'm sorry, I don't know who's writing this here. But anyway, it says must the promotion by selecting activate offer on this page. Once the members activate the offer, and then they're listing, and then list during the promotion period, pursuant to the terms and conditions set forth herein, will pay no final value fees for the first completed sale of an item that was listed during the promotion period, sold before the listing is automatically renewed for the fixed price, and buy it now listings, or during the first listing period for auction style listings. We'll read a little more into this one here. eBay says the promotional discount applies to final value fees only. Insertion fees, optional listings, upgrade fees, and payment processing fees may apply. Discounted final value fees will be applied to the total amount of the sale, including the cost of the item and shipping, excluding any sales tax. All existing selling limits on your account, as well as the category and the item limits, still apply, may prevent you from creating a maximum number of listings in this promotion. View the everyday rate plan, and you could click on the active hyperlink if you go to this website, which I'm going to give you now. It's https://eBay.com, and you know the story you're looking for. You can click it on here. Let's click it on now while we're here. Okay, let's see what it's all about. Full details. I'm not going to read the full details. You could check it out yourself if you want, folks. This is what it's all about, I guess, here. See. Standard fees 50, of course. Okay, you got insertion fees 50, free listings, right? Auction style 35, fixed price 35 listings. You get a 10% on all categories except apply percentage charge the amount, and so on and so forth. Final value fees, maximum fee is $350. Wow, okay, 2% heavy equipment, and so on and so forth. And this information you're going to pull right off of the eBay website, okay? And you're going to look for fees and feature. Or if you are in that website, you could just click on that active hyperlink. That's why I like to always give you the active the URL, so you could go right to the website. Because unless you want to just read it from here, the video, that's fine. You could just pause it and read if you're not interested in that. But that's what you'd have to do. All these things in red here are active hyperlinks, so you would have to go to the actual website. So anyway, looking at that very briefly, it says who's eligible. It says the promotion is available to sellers who have never previously sold on eBay.com. Activate the promotion on the promotion landing page, and then it says over here, meet the eBay minimum seller performance standards. Please sign into my eBay and view your seller dashboard to verify your account is current, meeting the standards. Okay, when is it? And it goes on a little more here. Restrictions and exclusions. Again, I'm going to scroll down here, and you could pause the video if you want to read a little more into it. Again, if you want to go to the active hyperlinks, you got to sign on to that website. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down here, and that's it. Let's see what this is here. Unsuck eBay. I don't know. How did they come up with these names, folks? You could also have your say here too. Okay, this is somebody apparently had left a reply here. Okay. Uh, I'm just looking at this really quick here, folks. I don't want to spend too much time because you can see I got some windows open up here. So you could check it out for yourself. It sounds pretty interesting. Like I said again, you know, it is what it is. But you know what? Check it out for yourself. I don't want to expand too much on the topic because I want to keep this as short as possible. So I'm going to bump out of here. I'm going to close the fees and feature. And we're going to go back over here. Now this one here is from eTechnics. Okay. Let me give you the URL. It's www.etechnics.com. And it says Nintendo starts selling refurbished NES Classics on eBay. I remember coming across these things here. To be honest with you folks, I seen a couple of these in thrift stores. I didn't pick them up because the thrift stores were selling for so expensive. They were selling for so much money, it wasn't even worth it. As a matter of fact, what you see going here is pretty much what the thrift stores were selling this for. That's why I didn't bother buying it. The only time I would have bought it is if it was half off day, where I can get this for a reasonable price, maybe half the price of this here, and then you sell it, you're making a $25 profit. That's about the only way we do it. But otherwise, I didn't pick it up for that reason because there was no 50% off day, and I would have been paying full price for it. And I don't know how much you could really get for these things. But anyway, I just left it go. I didn't even bother. All right, but these are the classic refurbished models here on eBay, and you can see here. I read the title already. You can check it out for yourself. I don't want to, like I said again, I don't want to read too much into it. Well, I'll just read the top line here, whatever. It says, since the release of the next NES Classic, it has been proven to be very difficult for many to actually get their hands on one of the systems. This was admittedly relieved somewhat when Nintendo did a reissue of the console last year, but today finding one ready to buy on a retail shelf is more than a little challenging. If you have therefore been struggling to get one, then eBay might be the answer. No, we're talking about scalpers here either. It says no, we're not talking about scalpers either. It says Nintendo themselves are selling refurbished models directly on the auction website for a low price of just $50. So if you want to get one of these here, folks, just go to eBay. What can't you get off of eBay, right? Check it out. I'm just going to scroll down here. You can read the rest of this for yourself. And for those who are new, I do the reseller news as well outside of the Let's Talk eBay, and I like to discuss other things, other topics outside of eBay as well. So if you want to learn a little more about my YouTube channel, what I'm all about, please don't hesitate to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Okay, so let's move along here, folks. I gave you the URL, and the next let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next 5 windows are going to be from the same company, so I'm not going to repeat them over and over again. I'm going to say it once, and the rest is up to you if you like to pick up where I left off. And these next 5 windows are going to come from e-commerce bytes. So let me give you the URL. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. This story here was posted July 24, 2019. For those who are new, I just want to let you know, if you hear me always popping out the dates, it's because I want you guys to know out there that I'm not giving you too old of information. Now, sometimes it does happen. Sometimes I might go back to something that maybe happened last year or the year before, whatever. So just be prepared that you may see that or hear that happening every now and then on my YouTube channel when it comes to eBay. I might bring something up that maybe happened 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. So I try to keep you up to date for the most part. But like I said again, this here is for July 24, 2019. And the story goes on to say here, eBay launches new protections for a top-rated seller. Now, I don't know if I did this once before, but for those who are new, in case you didn't see my other video, I'm going to redo it again. I'll just rehash it. I normally don't like to, realign myself with the same topic over and over again, especially if it was done in another video. I believe I did this here, but for all intents and purposes, for those who are new to my channel, I will do it one more time. I normally don't do it, but for this time I'll do it. It goes on to say eBay announced the new seller protections on Wednesday. eBay explained in a nutshell. For the top-rated sellers located in U.S. and who are offering 30-day returns, eBay is introducing 2 new financial protections. First, eBay will issue a seller invoice, credit to cover the return label cost if the buyer makes a false item is not as described claim. Second, eBay will now allow these sellers to issue partial refunds for all the items that are returned damaged. These protections will be live in the US on October 1st, 2019. Just keep that date noted, folks, so you'll have an idea of when these changes take over. I always keep a pen and pad with me just to jot little notations down as I'm doing the reseller news, or in this case, Let's Talk eBay. It goes on to say that the company is also making it easy for sellers to report buyers who violate eBay policies that created a simple, clear set of consequences if something does go wrong. These protections are rolling out in the US now. Pay attention to the 2 points in eBay's new seller protections. eBay will credit return labels up to $6. You must be a top-rated seller. And then it goes on to say here, what do you have to do to become a top-rated seller? eBay explains it on this page. Active hyperlink. Again, they wrote it on their page there, but you could also read here because someone had written it down as well. To become a top-rated seller, meet the following guidelines. An eBay account that has been active for at least 90 days, 100 or more transactions, and $1,000 in sales during the last 12 months with U.S. buyers. A defect rate less than or equal to 0.5%, with 3 or fewer defects from unique buyers. Cases closed without seller resolution, less than or equal to 0.3%, and 2 or fewer cases. A late shipment rate less than or equal to 3%, and 5 or fewer late shipments. Tracking uploaded within your stated handling time, and a carrier validated 95% of transactions to U.S. buyers. Once you meet these requirements, we'll automatically upgrade you to as top-rated seller status at your next evaluation, assuming that's you. Here on the frequent asked questions FAQs about the new seller projections that roll out in October. How does eBay protect me as a seller? And then you can read the rest of this here. I'm not going to get into this here. I will scroll down. Again, folks, you could just, if you can watch this on our video, you could just pause the video and read the rest of it that way, if you decide not to go to the actual website. But just bear in mind that if you do read off the the video, you're not going to be able to have the active hyperlinks. And I'm not going to drop I'm not going to click on that there and drop it, the active hyperlink. Just go to the the URL and read it that way. Okay, folks? And here, if you go down below, if you keep going down below, I like to always read the cons, but in this case, I'm not going to read all of them because I like to see what other buyers and sellers have to say about this here. You may want to too. I always get a little more information from the people that leave comments here. Okay, sometimes they bring things out that you weren't aware of. I wasn't aware of, So check it out. I'm just scrolling down here because, like I said again, in case you guys want to, read it. You don't want to go to the website, but you want to read it off the my video. You could just, scroll down and pause the video and just read it that way and just keep moving up. But this is what we got here. These are, like I said again, these are all people voicing their concerns and issues. And let's see, we get to the bottom eventually here. Sounds like saying, if I was to read all this here, it would be a whole day. I get tongue-tied. I had to keep a cup of water with me because sometimes I get dry mouth over here talking so fast and so much. So, all right, guys, so you know what you're looking for. I'm just going to scroll up really quick. The story you're looking for on ecommercebytes.com. This is the story you're looking for right here. Okay, let's close this window out here. Okay, eBay launches a buy again feature. An enhanced search has come out July 24, 2019. eBay is launching a new feature to help customers make repeat purchases for frequently needed items such as dog food. eBay CEO Devin Wenig announced that the feature today during a keynote address at the eBay Open Seller Conference in Las Vegas. Wenig said every month he buys food for his 2 dogs on eBay. Sadly, sometimes his dogs must get used to a different brand because they can't easily make a repeat purchase, but that's about to change, he said. We want to drive frequency, he told 1,500 sellers in attendance. We want consumers to come back to eBay. One of the most frustrating things that sometimes I hear from consumers is that I love eBay, I love it, I use it once every 2 years. Okay, you love it that much? Okay. Well, you can read the rest of this story here, folks. Again, I'm not going to get too much into it. All right. I'm scrolling down here. I don't think there's much. You're going to see a lot of that. Not a lot, but some comments here. You can check it out again for yourself. You know the URL. This is the latest stories for July 24th, 2019. Okay, let's move to the next one here. eBay announces new seller tools on Wednesday. This came out July 24th, 2019. eBay announced the new seller tools at its eBay Open conference in Las Vegas on Wednesday. A multi-user account access and therapy pricing insights promises to unlock seller productivity. It also announced its fulfillment service called Managed Delivery would become available to the U.S. next year. You can see the related article over here. I'm not going to click it on. eBay also announced that it's significantly strengthened seller protections. eBay announcement follows. At its annual seller event, eBay Open, eBay today launched two significant new tools that will enable sellers to get better manage and grow their businesses, and announced a series of robust sellers protection. This is part of the company's ongoing commitment to create the world's most powerful selling platform. News and update tools. You could just keep scrolling down. You can read a little more over here. Just the highlights I'm going to go over with: multi-access account, account access, TerraPeak integration, new seller protections. Again, you can click on the active hyperlink if you go to their website. Managed delivery, eBay Open, and I think the rest here are going to be comments. So you know the URL. I'm not going to repeat it. You can check the story out, or I said again, if you don't want to go to the URL, just read it on the video itself. All right, down to two. After this one, we'll be done. Well, the next one anyway. This one came out here July 23rd. It says over here, Feds open antitrust. Excuse me, let me move my cursor here. Feds open up antitrust investigation into major online platforms. The federal government of the United States has opened up an antitrust investigation into online platforms. While not naming names, the Justice Department cited concerns about the services related to search, social media, and some retail services online. It goes on to say here, CNBC, among others, took this as an apparent reference to Alphabet, Google's parent, and Amazon's Facebook, and Apple. The DOJ wrote that it was seeking information from the public, including industry participants who have direct insight into the competition in online platforms as well as others. And then you can read a little more of the story. Okay, I'm just going to scroll down here. Oh, it's not that much maybe. Let me see. Looks like we got a lot of response here. Not that much, but wow, this person wrote a book. Okay, Picky Chicky, okay. This one too, wow. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to read all this. Like I said again, folks, if you got the time, you could just pause the video and you could just read it more. Scroll, do it yourself. You could scroll down and check it out for yourself. All right. And last but not least, folks, let's close this guy out. And we have this one here. It's come out July 25th, 2019. eBay prevents buyer from paying with PayPal. Now, the person who wrote into Ina Steiner, she's the owner of e-commerce Bytes. So this is somebody's either buyer or seller writing in to Ina. So let's read this one really quick here. Dear Ina, another glitch eBay will say, but not to me. But not to me. Well, but to me, it's for another bottom line enhanced glitch. They've been having quite a bit of these lately. I don't know if you guys have experienced it. I know I have. It seems like it's like once a week. Well, not once. Well, every couple of days within a week. I've been getting them there every time I try to refresh the eBay website. After I make changes to my listings, I keep getting that there. It's not you, it's me. Anyway, so it goes on to say, when winning on an auction, you get the Pay Now button at the top of the listing. On clicking this button, you are taken to checkout where I select PayPal option. It then goes through the motion of going through to PayPal, only to come back saying PayPal is not available. That's all. I've been getting them too lately at PayPal. I don't know what's going on, folks. It's there must be definitely have glitches in their systems, because I've been getting the same. Now, I normally tell you guys sometimes when I do the reseller news, or in this case, Let's Talk eBay, there are sometimes the issues that other sellers are experiencing. I am not, but I have to honestly say, this past week and the week before, I have been experiencing some of these issues over here, which would be PayPal is not available at the time, and with eBay with their glitches there in their system, especially when it comes to refreshing the system. I would get that message. It's not you, it's us. Our server is down. The message that pops up. So, but anyway, I'm going to get ready to close this video out. I'll scroll down here. I don't think there's much to the story, but I don't want to get into too much. So I'll just scroll down here in case you guys want to, read the articles yourself, or the comments. All you got to do, like I said again, is just pause the video and you could read what these people have to say. I'll take it all the way to the bottom, and that's it. That's basically it, guys. Okay, so let me close this video out. This is the story you're looking for. Okay, just keep that in mind. Well, like I said again, you can just read off the video. All right, so let me bump out of here. Well, this concludes the Let's Talk eBay video. I hope you guys got a takeaway from it. And if you did, please don't forget that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post out new videos, please don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is July 26, 2019. Have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye now.